Disclaimer: this is not a blind commentary. I've already seen the show at least a billion times. Believe me, I've checked. This is intended to be a sort of commentary or review of the show while I'm watching it. For copyright reasons, I'm not going to be showing the show on screen like usual reaction videos do. This is good for two reasons. One, if you want to hear my commentary alongside your viewing of the show to keep track of where I'm at in the episode, you can. Just play your episode when the countdown timer is up. And two, I can give my thoughts on the show much faster this way without much editing. So without further ado, let's start the episode.
Holy shit. It has been 2 years, but your boy is back with episode 6, Imprisoned, of book 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's been a long time. It's been a really long time, and if you haven't noticed, my mic sounds like shit compared to the last episode, at least. Yeah, I've been seeing some love for Avatar as of late. I've been seeing some reaction videos or reviews of episodes in and of themselves, and it's on Netflix now, so my love for the show is kind of rekindled a bit. So here we are with episode 6. Previously on Avatar. Oh man, it's been a while. I took a massive hiatus from this show. I was just so burnt out on it. I really was. As you can tell, my fucking channel has just been nothing but random sporadic uploads. Uploads that can piss people off, uploads that are about video games, uploads that are maybe about Avatar in a weird way, sprinkled in somewhere sometimes. I've been inconsistent, my point is. So here we go. Book 1 Water, Chapter 6, Imprisoned. Really good episode. I really like this episode a lot, and the fucking animation, oh my god. Ooh, it's good. It's really good. JM did this episode. Whenever JM fucking animates, it is so like you can basically you know that you're gonna have a good time. Like when it's DR movie animating, it's like it's a real toss up. I mean, DR movie did fucking King of Omashu, an episode I don't really like. Yeah, it's funny. It's like this little joke with Momo. It's so good. It's so simple. It's so simple, but it's too good. It's perfect. I love it. But yeah, it's funny. I in the King of Omashu, the review commentary thing, I was like, oh, it's been a while since I did one of these, and now it's been even longer since I've done one of these. Since then, it's kind of ironic. Ironic. I like this. This is actually like the first time we see earthbending. Like, really, really fucking cool. Good introduction. I remember seeing this when I was younger, and I was like, oh my god, dude, earthbending is so cool. It became like my favorite element as a kid. It kinda still is. I mean, I don't know. Like my boy Zuko, my main man, my ride or die homie, Prince Zuko, the Fire Lord, the Flameo Hotman, would have you believe that fire is my favorite element, but I don't know, man. Earth is pretty cool. I really like the background score of this moment too. It's really subtle. Hmm. Perfect. Good scene. Fire Nation soldiers coming in. Nice Nazi imagery, Nazi references. Good stuff. I love how stupid this joke is. It's so dumb. I love it. Dude, the animation on this soldier is excellent. Like there is a really good profile shot. That was a really well drawn profile shot. If you were watching, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like it was at an angle, like the shot was from down and it was pointing up towards his face. It looked really good. Nice perspective. Second time we get an Ozai name drop. First time was with King Boomy. He said it in King of Omashu. I'm trying, I'm it's been a long time since I've talked about Avatar on this channel and really in general. So forgive me if I kind of stutter, pause a little bit. Good moment for Katara's character. Really good setup for her character actually for this episode because she really is the star of this episode, honestly. That's what I really like about book one is that yeah, it's not as like plot focused as book two and three, but it's what you would call filler episodes, even though they're not filler episodes. They definitely contribute. Um, they're so good at developing characters. I can't think of skipping any, except for the Great Divide. Seriously, I know that's a fucking oh well, everyone hates the Great Divide. It's true, man. All right, so I don't hate it, but when we get to that episode, you'll hear me say some stuff. Good moment with Katara and Haru here bonding. Nice little shot. Also, Haru earthbending those two pebbles. That looks really cool, and I love that he breaks it into powder. Right here we have a setup, which is really neat. Katara with her necklace that actually gets lost at the end of the episode. So, nice little setup right there. The show is excellent at doing that, and it's been a long time since I watched this. And just even after watching this right now, I'm just like, wow, man, this show is so good at that. So good at making little things like Katara's necklace just mean something even later on in one episode. It's really good. This is actually this part right here with Haru opening up the mine. Awesome animation, by the way. Holy shit! That looks so cool. But anyway, this setup is actually really smart writing. It grays out the world and it shows that even this fucking old man who's just helped will if he's got to do quote unquote the right thing, he's gonna do the right thing, which isn't the right thing. He's an asshole, but it's just really interesting. It just grays out the world, makes the old man less of a typical old man character. I don't know. It's just interesting writing, and it's really unexpected because like he gets helped out, and then right here, they're just like, nope. He told Fire Nation soldiers that he was a fucking Earthbender. It's like what? It's crazy. Good stuff. That is just I love that. I just love how good of a twist that is. It's such an interesting thing. That's like one of my favorite parts of this episode. I know like I'm talking about it a little too much, but like I can't help it. It's really really interesting way of getting Haru captured by having the person that he saves be the one that turns on him. It's really cool. It's actually really really neat writing. I like that Katara is feeling remorseful. It's good. It's good for the characters to feel remorseful. definitely good. You can makes them likable, unlike another show where the characters aren't remorseful. But we won't talk about that. But this moment's really good. It's super creative. It's a good moment for Sokka. Also love the animation of that boulder rolling. It looked really nice. Like all the little creases and the highlights. Looks nice. Ooh, look at those profile shots of Sokka. Damn, that's well drawn. That looked like a Ki-hyun Ryu drawing. Which I know he animates actually right here. There's a moment where Katara is talking about Sokka's ears. Right here. This cut right here is animated by Ki-hyun Ryu. And he is the fucking greatest artist working in television animation. Like, there's just no fucking contest. He is so talented. I love how that's kind of like, when Katara says earthbending style. Like it's funny, but I also kind of view it as like they're poking fun at anime. Oh, of course. That's a really good drawing of Katara. Right there. There's a weird thing right here with Aang's eyes as he's closing. Like, it's like a timing issue. Like, they took frames of when he's supposed to look at Sokka, and then they just used it for his blinking animation. And I don't know, it just looks really weird. That always bothered me. But, I mean, it's minor. It doesn't matter. Amazing animation of Appa right here. Right now. Dude, you can feel the weight as he's like shifting left and right through the air. The perspective is like perfect. So that's like some movie quality animation that's being animated on threes. Like a movie would animate that shit on ones, like The Lion King or something like that, but that is some good fucking animation, man. Imagine if they had more in betweens. It would look choice. It already looks choice. I like this voice cameo with the warden, George Takei. Great fucking addition. Like, legit, really good choice to have a character voiced by George Takei. He has such an iconic voice. And he's Japanese, so, I mean, it fits. Fits really well. Really good. His manners. I love it. Like, he's serious, but like the characters also has this kind of like goofiness to it, just the tad, and it works really well with his voice because his voice is really serious, but there's also George Takei's not the most serious man on earth. So I don't know, it's just like a good marriage between character and voice. It's excellent. Good setup, good world building too about metal bending, or not metal bending, but the lack of earth bending on these metal ships and metal. Basically, metal is impervious to earth. You can't earth bend when there's metal. You know what I mean? I just had like a really stupid linguistics issue right there. Holy crap. You know what I mean? It's really good world building with the metal and how there's actually a limitation for earthbenders. I love it. And it's good because later they get to explore on that with season 2 when Toph invents metal bending. Good stuff. I've always wanted to taste what this was. Like, I've always wanted to. I don't know why. Like, I know it's bad, the characters hate it, but I want to try it anyway. Not that it looks good, but I don't know. I like this conversation right here because he's just having a conversation, and it's a simple one. I don't, what I'm trying to say is like it's just a normal conversation to them, like talking about, oh, there's not enough blankets to go around, but I don't know. It just makes the war feel realistic when characters have given up essentially, and they're just trying to survive. Talking about blankets, I don't know. I think you probably know what I'm trying to say. It's kind of difficult for me to word it, especially when I'm trying to like concentrate on what's going on right now. It's been a while. I'm rusty. Forgive me. Great moment for guitar right here. I've heard people say that they did not like this speech. I don't know why. Like, it's actually a really nice moment for Katara as a character. I just don't understand. Like, is it too thick? Is it laid on too thick? I guess. But it's not like it's out of character or anything, and it enforces her character. I don't know. I like the fact that she tries all this stuff and it just doesn't work. Like, everybody's just crushed. All this stuff in a Nickelodeon show. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Some pretty mature stuff. Even early on, because like book 1 compared to book 2 and 3 is it's not as serious. So, good moments. I really like how this lantern looks. This searchlight. It's really cool. I like how Appa's hand is just like hanging on. He's just levitating. Oh, somebody's coming. See, I really like how this show thinks really hard about how they're going to get these characters out of a situation. Like, they have the moment with the coal coming up. It's just so fucking smart. It's such a smart bit of writing. And it's also really cool because earlier in the episode, they're talking about how Ozai uses the coal mines to fuel his ships. So that's a setup in and of itself that they would be using coal later in the episode to free the Earthbenders. It's awesome writing. It's really cool. It makes every episode feel like a contained whole. Like, you could just watch one and go, wow, that was really good. Also, the dude that the warden threw off was voiced by D. Bradley Baker, who is amazing. He's one of the fucking best voice actors working. He voiced Appa and Momo. Fun fact. He's legit. He's a legit kind of guy. Could you imagine if they were just like, oh yeah, let's just go across the ocean to go grab some rocks real quick? It'd be such a waste of time. There's a really good bit of animation right here. All of this stuff is hand drawn. Right here in this shot, it just goes up and then it goes through the vent. It's all hand drawn. awesome. It's really difficult to draw mechanical stuff like squares and keeping it consistent. And the fact that they pulled it off really well like that is awesome. Like, I don't think DR movie would have been able to pull that off as well as JM Animation. I like that line. You're one mistake away from dying where you stand. This moment is so cool. Where everyone's just like, oh shit, there's coal everywhere. Should I do this? Should I fight? Am I gonna get killed? Holy crap. Like, there's a bit of hesitation. I love it. It's so good. They're like, shit. We can fight back. Should we? Holy crap, we've been beaten down so badly. Do we have this? I love how he just like owns this role as just some snobby little asshole. Some asshole warden. I love it. Oh, that's good. Oh, ooh, look at that animation. There was some Ki-hyun Ryu animation right there. Another bit, another cut from him. There's actually a lot from him in here. I could tell by the way he draws faces. Everything looks really triangular and sharp and detailed. Yeah, there's a lot of Ki-hyun Ryu in here. Oh my god, it looks so good. This moment where, yeah, right there. Oh, it's so good. The animation's amazing. It's so detailed. I love that right here. They're just like, okay, well, not everybody's a firebender here, so how do we take care of the characters that have staffs? So they have Sokka and Momo taking care of it. Oh, look at that animation. Sick. Oh. I love how they condense it. And the sound design of when they're condensing the coal together is just so good. This is like such a creative way to have use Earth without earthbending. I remember being a kid and thinking, oh, well, Aang can't earthbend per se, but can he lift rocks with earth? Or with air? And they show him doing that, and it's like, oh, okay, so that makes sense that it wouldn't be as effective. I was a kid, you know. It's just cool that the show would even have a little visual like that. Exactly. It was her. Good moment. Just a 14-year-old girl from the Southern Water Tribe. Awesome, awesome cliffhanger coming up right here. Such a good cliffhanger. How it's all silent. You can just hear like the ocean and the wind when Zuko picks up the necklace, and then the music goes in. Really good stuff. It's super dramatic. Right here, all you hear is just the wind, and then it shows his face. Boom. Dude, those drawings are so good. Great shot to leave it off on, too. Written by Matthew Hubbard and head writer Aaron Ehas, aka God. So yeah, that was it. Episode 6. Good to be back. Well, I hope I fucking have the, gumption to do more, because this is going to be interesting. See if I can finish the whole series. So yeah, good to be back. Hopefully people will friggin' listen to this. I don't know if they did. Hopefully they did. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed me constantly talking over the episode. But that's why you're here anyway, so. Why else would you be here? Did you get that reference? That was Sokka in book 3. Okay, never mind. So thanks for watching. Good to be back.